friends, it is Danny. Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to be doing my June plan with me. The month of June is very exciting for me because of a few things. One, it is the month where I go to BookCon, and it is also my book release month. And so because of this, I decided to go with a theme that fit the overall essence of the month, if you will. And so this entire theme is skyscrapers and books. But before we get into the June spreads, I am going to flip through May. So that's my title page and my month at a glance filled in. This is what my trackers look like. We are obviously not at the end of this month, but I'm filming this a little bit early so that way I can put it up before I go to BookCon. As you can see, journaling and reading have pretty much happened every single day. Writing, not so much, because I've been doing journaling and reading and trying to read as many books as I can before BookCon, which realistically has been absolutely 0 books this month, maybe 1 if you include Leah on the offbeat. I'm very happy with how these trackers are looking, so I'm sure you will see this tracker again, hint hint. This is my unfinished mood vine. Most, if not all, except for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of the days so far have been content. I'm still not a fan of how this turned out. And then these are just my weeklies. I did finish making the other 2, which means that the next page is my June pages. So the last page that I did was my countdown to BookCon page. We are currently the 24th of May, but there are 7 days left exactly. We leave on Thursday, that's why there's only 7 days as opposed to I think 9 days, which is what it actually is until BookCon. But these will be filled in with these same 4 colors, and I'm very happy with how this turned out. And then this is my very simple title page for June. It is literally just a skyscraper scene, and it says Hello June in a pink. I wanted to keep it simple just because there's so much going on this page as well. Next page is my month at a glance, which is similar to my last month's month at a glance. This was May, this is June. Similar, except that the font is different. I found this font on Pinterest, and I'm looking at it now and realizing that it is very similar to the font on the cover of like Me Before You and After You and all of the Jojo Moyes books. But I have all of my work related things down here. This is my final day of work until September because I work on a elementary school schedule. These are all of the appointments and things that I have, and there are a few missing, but they will be added. And this right here, this big tall one, is my book release. Ah! Freaking out, kind of. Because this video is going up after the 25th of May, I can now show you this, which is my cover of A World in Blue. This is the final cover and everything. I did a cover reveal. It should be up on the 25th of May. This is a postcard that I made through Vistaprint that then has another side with all of these fancy details and a quote from Blue and about me and where you can find all of my information. And so I'm gonna have these with me at BookCon, and my mom will be handing them out, so be sure to check out for Mama Darling, and I will be handing them out. So if you see me and you want to say hi and you want one of these postcards, come up and say hi and I will happily give you one. And like, dream goal is to have people actually want me to sign them, because like I have the perfect spot to sign them right here. But like I said, dream goals, if you just want the postcard, that's fine too. And I'm thinking closer to my release date, I might do a couple of giveaways of signed ones of these just because, on top of giving away copies of my book. Then next we have my trackers page. So as you can see, this one is completely the same. The only difference is that I spruced up the colors so that it wasn't so dull. Over here I have the 3 things that I track, which is reading, writing, and journaling. And instead of tracking them in a normal like 30-day tracker, I decided to turn the bars of tracking into more skyscrapers with buildings in between, because I am a sucker for a good theme that carries out throughout a journal spread. The next page I have is my mood tracker. I decided to carry on with carry on, get it? Carry on as in the book. Hey! What I did do was I turned this into a bookshelf that I wrote read my moods, and so this time I've decided only to track 4 things, which I've done in the past, which is happy, content, tired, and down. I feel like there could have been more, but I also don't want to be carrying a lot of markers with me just because I've got a lot to do in June. So carrying those 4 seems like a realistic goal. These 4 colors are the 4 colors that I've been using a lot and mostly throughout this spread, and they are literally the pink, blue, purple, and yellow from the Zebra Mildliners. I don't know if they have names. I don't know if they have numbers because all of the labels are in like Japanese or some foreign language that I cannot read nor understand. Over here, again, same color schemes, but this is my packing list. I did this same layout in April when I was packing for Cape Breton. This time, however, of course, it is BookCon, so instead of having tech and then normal things and then like whatever, I have clothing, toiletries, tech, con bag, and on bus because these are 2 different backpacks that I'm gonna have with me. My con bag is going in my suitcase and then coming out when we're in New York. I feel like this is a very well planned out list, and I'm going to be doing my packing soon, so there's that. I have my first weekly. This layout is actually one that Caitlin from Caitlin's Corner created, so all of the credit for this spread and of course the next 4 spreads for my weeklies are credited to her. I will link the video down below where I found this spread. I have been waiting to use this spread since like September of last year or whenever she first made this video to do this spread. Originally though, I had a different page that I can't show you because I have glued it together. There's another page in here. I had a whole other skyscraper layout done, but I did not like the way it looked, and I have a picture of it here. So instead, I just glued them together because I was not happy with how they turned out, and I did this layout, and I was much happier with this layout, and that is the layout that I chose for every single weekly in this month. So there's 5 weeklies leading up until the 1st, which is right here. The only layout that's different is this second one where I did something different to the calendar and was not a fan, and so I went back to the original calendar here. And this calendar actually wasn't included in Caitlin's spread. She had clouds for different classes. And the last page that I have after these weeklies, which would lead up until my July title page space, is a period tracker, which I have titled Oh Bloody Hell. Today, while at the dollar store, I found some new pens, and they are as you can see, I have a bunch of them here and here. They're Studio Fine Liners. Well, these are Studio brand, the same thing. They're from the dollar store in Canada, but they are brush tip markers, and so I'm very intrigued to see how they write and how they work, and so I figured I would do a little swatchy pen test while I'm filming this video. Very similar to the Tombow, yeah, and they're not as bendy as the Tombow, but that's okay. I would actually prefer it like this. So there's that. That's like as brushy as it gets. They don't write very well when you're writing like upright like a normal pen. So these will definitely have to be used for like calligraphy, handwriting, etc. I'm gonna write the other ones like as their color like this. As you can see, I'm not very good at calligraphy, so I was hoping that these would help. So as terrible as my handwriting goes with these, I actually don't hate how they write, and that's a good thing because they're fairly thick on the writing. Which means when I go to do writing like this, I think it might be easier, as well as doing writing like this, because when I had to fill this in, I had to fill it in with my fine tip color and scribble it all in. So these will definitely come in helpful for that. So that is it for my June spreads, you guys. I hope you like them. Definitely like the fact that the theme carried through from the beginning to the end. Comment down below some suggestions for July. I know July is like summer, and August is summer, so what should I do for July? I would love some ideas and inspiration. Comment down below if you're going to BookCon and if I'm going to see you. Come say hi, please. I definitely want people to come say hi. I'm going to be vlogging at BookCon, so stay tuned for a full vlog of that. I'm also going to be tweeting and all that kind of things that relate to BookCon. I'm very excited. I'm also very nervous because this time I'm going and I'm like giving out a thing. So, like, I mean, you know, I'm just kind of nervous. Also, comment down below some more suggestions for bullet journal related videos. I would happily do those. That is it for this bullet journaling video, you guys. I don't know what my next video is going to be, but whatever it is, I will see you guys in that one. Bye! I'm so excited to go to BookCon! Isn't it pretty?